Warning, this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
William Tariq, hey.
Hey,
Hello.
still day drunk, still here.
Oh, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. This is definitely the first recording due to how these are uploaded, you know, right?
Hey, listen, it's gonna make it real interesting for somebody to piece these together for which way that I went in which episode.
Right? Someone who actually listens probably piece out how this stuff is done, you know, right?
Sure.
Eventually at some point.
Sure they did.
Right? But it's like these terror. It's like a look. We lay out the clues, right? So someone could piece it together and figure it out. But except Daiji, because he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, just
Right.
like fucking I was about to say Foundation 13, but that's not Organization 13.
Yeah.
Fucking like just yes. It's all everybody is fucking Zamdos, fucking not Xanatos, fucking Zemdus? Fuck.
Zemdus, okay.
Everybody's an old man just making a big plot, always. As always.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
That's how this
Right.
all works out.
it certainly does.
Boy.
And so,
Daiji is a pretty bad character in this episode.
It's
is he a
Also,
bad
this plan is
character?
also really fucking bad as well, right? This is probably like one of the worst plans I've ever fucking seen someone try to do, right?
Well, to be-
I don't know.
Someone-
We did watch all of Aguilera's plans.
That is true. Right, I think Aguilera were only involving her and Sakura, right? If anything.
They were involving her and Sakura, but before we even got to Sakura, she's the one that fucking like reached out to Kagero. Like,
Did she?
was like, oh yeah, Kagero. Well, it was either her or Olteka.
I want to say it
that
was
was like-
Tekka who just kind of like.
It still wasn't a great fucking plan. Either way, they were just still like, oh yeah, we can definitely fucking like recruit this person and like have them like fight for us, even though clearly they're never going to fucking be on our side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know what evil does is evil does, right? But I mean, like
I know, it's-
Daiji here is kind of. Well, I mean, they did bring up the interesting point about like this whole what's the word? Like the fact that he lost his demon has made him unbalanced in a sense. But I mean, I guess.
Mhm.
But I think that's been properly hinted at this whole time. Of like, yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
ever since I think it was the episode before this,
Mm-hmm.
or the episode before that. But it was like George was going like, "Boy, you don't seem as fucking stable as before. Like you are really rushing off to get your ass whooped." And I think it was the episode before this. No,
Mhm.
I'm sorry. 2 episodes ago, when he fucking ran off to, like, go find Akemi, ran into the office building without his fucking belt, and just got fucking, like, his ass whooped by an old man.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, there's still
That was the first time George took notice of,
Yeah.
you might not be doing good, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, have you gone to BetterHelp.com to
Oh
God.
my god.
This episode of the weekly unnamed tokusatsu fucking podcast, whatever the fuck. Hey, Austin, cue the
Yeah.
intro.
Oh yeah, hey, the one where I also a person with years of knowledge about planning and scheming, and for everybody by my friend William, who doesn't anymore call that's you, Will, right?
Uh-huh.
A person who needs to confront his demons, right?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. With the help of
Hey,
better
boy,
help.
hey, did you ever get that phone thing figured out for you? By the way, how's that working out?
Phone thing?
Hey,
Oh,
he
wait,
didn't even fucking introduce me, but here, it's Tariq, sponsored
And
by
Tariq.
BetterHelp.com.
Oh my god.
As always, sponsored by BetterHelp.com. I'm always here for your better help.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
better
right.
help me
Tariq's
with
better
this
help.
fucking
A
bills.
bottle.
Hey, you
Of
better help
alcohol.
me buy a new car.
Hey, this is episode 35, Unknown Threats, The Way People Should Go. Boy, I have and look, computer fatigue was really affecting my eyes there, and I thought the title was Unknown Threats, the way people should die. I legitimately thought that was the title for a second. My eyes were actually hurting.
Well, to be fair, as a title, that would also make sense in
God.
context with what the main villains are trying to do. You know, it's like, hey,
Mhm.
die in servitude to our great lord, Geef.
Listen,
Yeah.
all is in service of the one true God, Gifu.
Yeah.
It's all
Well,
for
hey-
the. Hey, listen. Is it Geef or is it Jeef?
Oh, don't you start with that. Don't you dare. How dare you bring that into this, okay?
It's just Geef,
Look,
or
they
is it
all,
Geef?
they all literally say Geef, okay? That's all that they literally say
Oh,
the
yeah,
name.
but
wait,
I mean,
you gotta
they
remember,
also say-
the
they also
Japanese
say-
pronunciation is different to what America pronounce it, right? To us Westerners, you
Oh,
know,
yeah,
right?
sure.
To us
but, like,
gaijins,
yeah, okay,
as some
yeah,
would say.
but they're the ones who made the fucking name up, and so they're the ones who get to decide how it's fucking pronounced. It's not like we could just come in and start pronouncing it willy nilly like that, okay?
Yeah, but sometimes they decide to go, hey, even though we don't say it right, this is what we meant to say. I hate to say it, but that is absolutely how they decide to go, and you go, I mean, fuck, I guess that's what you meant, but, like, it's not what you said.
Okay, fair enough, I guess. But I still stand by it. It's Geef. Geef.
Oh, man, my belly button's got so much dirt in it.
Dude, how drunk are you right now?
I'm not that drunk.
I don't know, man.
I'm
They
just sad.
well, I mean, that's pretty drunk, isn't it?
Hey, look, hey, at least you're still not Daiji on the floor with blood coming out of his neck, right? Hey,
Yeah.
he's
Daiji
still-
was looking real bad.
Oh
Also-
boy, hey, I'm still amazed they can get away with it. Then again, right, this is Japan, and Japan has a completely different standard for television,
Oh, for
right,
sure,
to promote
right, yeah.
to audience, right? But boy, he's still on the floor bleeding, right, and this was like his shoulder or something, or like his stomach. I'm like, oh yeah, that's blood loss, that's pretty bad. But boy, hey, you don't want a lot of blood to be from your neck, you know. That's how people die.
That's where a major vein is. I'm kind of.
I mean, he really... but also, in the meta context of, like... In the meta context of Kamen Rider, like, on... At least, like, broadcast TV Kamen Rider, not any of these, like, other, like, show Kamen Rider. Like, the spin-off peripheral series stuff.
It's
Crazy. It is a crazy amount of blood that like Daiji was like just sprawled out on the floor, like screaming about.
Right.
He's on the ground bleeding for what is possibly like 5 to 10 minutes, right, of that whole bit.
Yeah.
So well, maybe not 10 minutes, but like definitely more than 5 minutes at most. I'm like, he's a trooper. He's certainly stuck through the whole.
He's
fucking
bleeding.
thing, yeah.
I mean, well, he's bleeding like a trooper.
Yeah. But then as he's bleeding on, everyone else is having their fights where we get.
Oh yeah, everyone's getting their ass kicked, right?
Oh no,
and
everyone got their ass.
And the only reason that they live is because Vale was like, I'm out of battery.
I'm running out of energy.
I gotta go. Next time we meet, I'm gonna kick your ass again, you know,
Yeah,
right?
and he's like, you better be a proper fucking demon, my guy, or some shit.
That's right.
Spread them
before I
legs.
Hey, take off your mask. The government says you don't have to wear your mask
God.
anymore. Why are you still wearing your mask indoors, you idiot?
Yeah, you weak little cuck. How dare you follow the government's
you
rules?
little sheep. Why aren't you a lion like me, you know, right?
God. It doesn't help that the color scheme kind of
Oh,
aids
boy,
that.
Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Are you saying that these two primary colors are having some kind of debate or election to see which one is on top right now?
Yeah, look, man, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying this analogy certainly has some help in making its point.
But look, that's the thing about us. Right? We never try to insert U.S. ideology politics.
That is the most
into these
bullshit
discussions.
thing I've ever heard you fucking say.
I have no idea what the
That
fuck you're
was
talking
the most
about.
bullshit
Don't you
thing.
dare gaslight me right now.
I'm gaslighting. You're gaslighting me right now.
Oh, this is the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
Look, we can just.
You're not gaslighting. I'm not gaslighting you. You're gaslighting me.
All right.
Truly an accurate statement.
Tariq, as a non-biased third party in this two-way debate, who was the gaslighter?
I don't think actually Tariq. Hey, look, buddy. Should Russia ask Moldova what they think about the Ukrainian war?
Whoa! How dare you? How dare you call me Moldova?
Well,
if anything, with my skin tone, I am Morocco. All right.
No. Is Morocco involved in anything right now? Are they?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Just like I'm not.
So you're just okay. You decided to be just a neutral third party.
Oh.
Okay. I see.
I'm
Tariq
brown
has
Sweden.
decided to join
I'm what's known as the brown Swiss.
Oh my god! All right, I didn't think I would ever hear that, but now I have, and I'm putting that in my vocabulary.
But anyway, everyone gets.
No, you're not allowed to say it. Only me is allowed to say that.
Only you. Okay, only you.
Oh, yeah.
Brown
So anyway, everyone gets their ass kicked, and what is it? Akayushi, really living in this is like, hey, don't go for each other's throats. By the way,
Dude.
you know?
Hey, it's sure. Hey, try to stand up in all of these blood puddles that you keep slipping on.
Right. Oh boy. Akayushi, what a great character.
He is the craziest grandpa I've ever seen.
He honestly became, like, in just these few episodes alone, became one of my most favorite characters, if only because his outlandish acting of this portrayal of this evil, like, cartoonish
Oh no,
villain.
it gets better.
It's
like by the end of the episode, it gets way better.
He's
too,
basically
right?
Palpatine. The man is basically a Palpatine of this fucking show. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, he hams everything fucking up, and he's, like, the one manipulating everything.
It's pretty wild. It's
amazing.
pretty fucking wild.
It's fucking amazing. It's glorious. I just love how this man hams it up. It's so good. But, yeah, like, they literally just decided not to kill him. I was like, hey, we're not gonna kill you.
We'll kill you later, you know,
yeah,
right?
because,
I'll get this when I need to get it.
We're family, okay? We're family.
Yeah. Hey, no, I mean, that's literally what I mean of just, like, he essentially just goes, now why would Grandpa strike his grandchildren? Like,
yeah.
It's such a weird flex, but it's just like, after the absolute ass whooping he's given them, it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry guys, but you can't fight back against that. Like, you really just got beaten by an old man.
Yeah, like, holy shit. Like, this guy literally has everything under fucking control. And he's just like, he just literally fucks off, and then all our heroes are just like...
and everyone's bleeding. Everyone's in there asking while Daiji is over there fucking bleeding to death, right?
I noticed that too, where everyone else is just
and
kind
it's
of
obviously, Daiji has never actually attended any training. Was like, I don't think you should be moving, you know, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to open up that wound, right?
Yeah,
I don't think you should be putting a lot of effort into your speech right now, right?
Yeah, he's just like,
you
hey,
should probably
man,
wait.
you
should wait for someone to come over, right, and be like, hey, take a look at that, you know, right? Don't, because right, like, the fact that you're still clutching your actual neck, right, as there's blood spilling, I don't think you should be in motion right now.
Yeah, and he's just like, I mean, by after the opening and everything, he's perfectly fine somehow.
Yeah,
right?
you know, you get some bandage around your neck, you know, right? That'll stop the blood, right? Which I feel like you should probably be in a hospital.
I'm like, yeah, you should.
Right?
That looks like it needs stitches, my
No,
guy.
I'm just gonna go home and have some of Mama's good, like, home cooking, and that'll take care of me.
I'll have some curry, you know, right? That will stop it, right?
Yeah, for sure. That will be the one thing. All he needs is his mom's homemade curry, and then he'll be fine. But yeah, Daiji is just like really like, oh fuck, we need to fucking we need to fix this shit right now.
Listen, if we just have friendship and like the power of strong will, that'll get over this fucking
we have our
monster.
family, you know, right?
Yeah. But you know, you get Iki who's just like, hey man, you gotta chill.
Listen, even for me, right? You seem unbalanced.
Yeah, it's just everyone's kind of driving that home, honestly. And just the fact that like he's out of sorts. And then you get like the no, this isn't when that conversation happens. But yeah, like he walks off, and then Iki's like, "All right, Vice, we need to actually have a fucking talk about shit." But then right before that, we get we go back to Sakura and like.
But we go back to two gal pals,
Yeah,
right?
the two gal pals, right? And they're like, she was like, you know what? I won't lose next time. I'm at least glad that Sakura's okay, which is like after that defeat. But
Yeah.
everyone's kind of just talking about like.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, hey, boy, we really got our ass handed by Akaishi, right? Hey, look, nothing good, right? Like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, hey, our ideas, right, of working in the shadows to defeat him is not working out for us, right?
Yeah, time to go public with our fucking underground society trying to fight against this corrupt government organization.
Probably take all this evidence out, right? Maybe instead of just hiding this evidence, right, we have stored, maybe we should take this to someone already, right?
Oh yeah, they do have evidence, don't they?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What do you mean they do have evidence? The fucking goddamn one of the founders is fucking George is Papa Karizaki, like.
No, yeah, like I get that. It's just it's just that now that you pointed out, I'm like, why haven't they just like at this point?
Oh no, because they're a bunch of fucking idiots. It's really bad by the end of the episode, or by the midway point when Daiji reveals his master plan on how to defeat Akaishi, right?
Well,
but I'll see it when we get there, right?
Yeah.
But meanwhile, Hikaru was like, "Hey, look, I gotta train." Right?
Yeah, I gotta train for a good punch. If I can... Listen, if Sakura could do it and just, like, punch for no reason and become a main character, then I, too, can do that.
That's right. Look, I need to show that I'm a well-developed character, right? That I have a lot... Like, hey, people should like my character, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not
I'll
just
say this.
headed.
All of a sudden, Hikaru has become so much more of a character than he needs to be, but I actually am okay with it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like... You know what? This weird fucking kid that has just been, like, used as a child soldier or whatever in this, like, secret society that has been, like, slowly stalking the family for... Sorry, let me just check. 35 episodes? Like, yeah, okay. You know what? You're allowed to have at least one moment of actually being a person. I don't really feel like he's going to wind up staying in the fucking... Like, I was honestly expecting, and we'll get to it, by the end of this episode, that the thing that he does to kill him, but he doesn't. He doesn't die.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Good for him. Hey, glad that you got to stay alive for a little bit longer.
Hey, you gotta have your big boy moment, right?
Yeah.
Now your foster dad could give you attention. Your real dad didn't.
As foster dad, fucking like grooming dad, like your fucking assigned dad.
Yeah. Oh man, we're never gonna get like the bigger picture on that organization, are we?
No.
What do you mean?
We just...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the weekend.
Yeah. That's all you need to know.
But yeah,
Right?
you get like you get Hikaru having like, well, I guess he gets like, an unintentional pep talk from Tamaki, right? Where he's just like, keep making effort, things will change. And
Well, yeah, he gets inspired by the unfortunate, like, best boy / sad sack that is Tamaki, and he goes, fuck, shit, I mean, my life is sad, but I'm not a simp like Tamaki, so I've got to keep trying, like, why the fuck, like, say if Tamaki still has hope, fuck, why can't I? That's literally the thing that he goes through. He's like, I'm just here shadow boxing, and Tamaki, he's like, yeah, I'm just here, happy, yeah. Anyway, I think that things are gonna go.
I'm just glad I have a roof. I could.
Yeah, I think things are gonna go great for me today. And Hikaru looked at that and went, "You dumb, stupid idiot! I can't believe that you still think that things are gonna go well for you. But you know what? If you think that things are gonna go well, why the fuck should I give up? I'm gonna keep going."
Yeah.
Like, that is literally what he fucking did.
Yeah, and then he kind of like dips out for like the rest of the episode for a little bit, Then he comes.
Who, Tamaki or
Hikaru.
Yeah, it's almost like he goes off to like steady himself and prepare for a certain something to happen.
Yeah, and then we kind of cut back to George and Daiji.
Yeah, George and Daiji surprisingly having somehow getting on the roof of a building that isn't the fucking, like, helicarrier, but the helicarrier, the Phoenix helicarrier, dangerously low to the ground, for fucking, like, a civilian vehicle, like, transport thing, or, like, paramilitary thing.
Excuse me.
And just... He just, like, is staring there like, I swear, Akemi, I'll get you out of there. It's like, right? This looks like there's about to be a crash that's gonna be, like, in the middle of, like, a pair of towers. I don't know how else to put this. Like, this looks really bad.
It's really glad that we somehow, right, like,
oh, fuck, I forgot the other meme I was gonna do.
About Akami all of a sudden, despite the fact that we have never shown these characters interacting in a way that wasn't just a workplace environment, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I guess it's because she's the one that believed him, right? When he said that, oh yeah, hey, by the way, we should not trust Akaishi, right? Like, right?
Yeah,
like,
but also Hiromi said that, and Hiromi talked to her when he was fucking, like, getting, like, sucked to death by the fucking demon's driver. And I get it, she was the one that told Daiji, and Daiji told, fucking Iki about, like, yeah, Hiromi's dying from his demon's driver. But, like, I'd agree, it's like, there's really been no fucking, like, outside of business acquaintance sort of level, encounters. But all of a sudden, Akemi is the most important fucking character to everyone.
Or at least to Daiji, right?
Yeah.
Right? It's like, hey, look, to be fair, now that Daiji doesn't have Kaguro anymore, right? He needs to fill that void with something, right? You know?
Yeah, and the only darkness I guess he can fill with that is the darkness of an older nurse lady?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, right, that's right. Daiji is way younger, right? He's like, look, and like, maybe Daiji's learning stuff, you know, right? Not that he has his bisexual goth demon, right?
Yeah.
I wish you didn't have to say it like that, man. It makes so much sense. It's so well.
I mean, let's be real. If we think about it, and William, you weren't there for it. If we're really talking about it, who was the one that was willing to be the woman in the wedding? It wasn't Kaguro. It was Daiji.
God damn. It works too well. I hate it so much. It all works way too well.
You can only hate the truth so much before accepting it.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of dying a little bit.
Anyway, so Grandpa decides to call everyone out to a family reunion, like a real sassy grandpa would.
Oh yeah. So this is Daiji's. Yeah, now we get to my favorite part of this episode when Daiji says that. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna expose Akaishi live on TV. You know, right? This will work, right? It's a good. Yeah. Right? I'm like, this is right. Is a good. I'm really disappointed that we don't have recorded footage of Akaishi attacking us in a basement that was being watched by an independent. That's being watched by a third party recording this, you know. Right?
If only the weekend could provide us with some kind of footage that they were using to like watch everything happening.
Yeah, right? I'm like, boy. I was like, man, it's really sad that the weekend doesn't have OBS, right? If they had OBS, this entire situation could have been avoided, you know, right?
Yeah, for sure, right?
Yeah, this is such an awful plan. I was like, man, it's really sad they didn't have a fucking real plan beforehand.
Yeah,
right? Like,
he just really, again, it's just Daichi just really rushing into this shit, man. It's just
no, Daichi doesn't have a plan.
Also, he's still
his plan is wait until he says it and then go, objection! and fucking Phoenix write this shit.
No.
Hey, Phoenix write this shit. He's going to write Phoenix.
Oh my god, okay. Yeah, okay. But he's literally still bleeding from the neck, and he's still doing this, and then...
Oh, no, he's just leaking from the neck.
He's just
a little... It's
leaking.
but a flesh wound. 'Tis but a flesh wound.
This show has a surprising amount of blood, honestly. I'm kind of surprised, like even Saber had its amount, but this is like, wow, this is all visceral, and it's like, you're still reminding us that it's still there.
I'm surprised, I was surprised when Saber had it. I'm more surprised the way that, like, Revice has had it. Like, the gash on Daiji's neck was, like, way bigger of a fucking move than I expected. Like, it's not unlikely for there to be like, oh, I'm all scratched up, oh, I'm all, you know, typical anime things of like, oh no, I'm all bloodied, and then it's like, and now I have a band-aid on my face, and everything is good. But this was like, oh, you, like, might have cut the carotid artery. Like, that's a little bit problematic.
Yeah. But yeah, so, despite that, then you get this whole, you know,
you get Daiji not reveal... telling everyone about his master plan right now.
No, he literally just tells them
master plan?
Last minute. He's like, hey, I'm just gonna do
this. Just trust me. Come over to the fucking, the harbor and we'll have this master plan, I promise.
Yeah.
I thought this through.
Literally just was like, hey, in the middle of the speech, I'm gonna interrupt him, and then, you know, just say some shit, and that's basically it. But then...
Yeah, right, and that'll work, right? That'll get him.
Yeah.
I'll throw him off track.
To everyone else going, what the fuck? Why the fuck would that work? Oh my god, that's a terrible fucking plan.
Yeah.
Please don't do this. And then he's just like, I'm a Leroy Jenkins. Jump on in.
Yeah, he literally does jump into the fucking thing. He's about to say, don't listen to him. You know, during this, she's like, hey, submit to Gifu. Gifu is impossible to defeat, right? And he's like, and then he comes, he's like, oh, don't listen to him. And then, you know, literally, Akemi is like, hey, Lamau, you forgot about me. And then it's just like, oh, okay. Yeah. She starts attacking. And then, during this whole fucking fight between the two, like, fucking Akaishi is literally hamming it up. He literally hams up the whole fucking thing.
Like, if I had to choose a moment from fucking Revice to be this probably has to be my favorite moment. Like, he is just living it up.
I know.
Like,
he's having fun with what he's doing, and it's fucking glorious. I'm having fun watching him do all of this shit too. Where he's just.
I'm gonna be completely honest. God, at this point, it's like 10 years of watching fucking various, and that's including going back and watching certain series, but like, in 10 years of watching the Kamen Rider series, I have never seen a villain as, like, humorous and also, like, ridiculous as Akaishi. Like,
wasn't Evolt like this as well, right? I mean,
well, Evolt definitely trolled, right?
Right, and what's his name from X8, fucking dad? Like,
oh no, but Dan Kuroto, Shin Dan Kuroto was like, but unless all of a sudden Akaishi is going to turn into a good guy, Shin Dan Kuroto was like, he was a joke within himself. But like, fucking, Evolt was like condescending because he kept body swapping.
Yeah.
Right? He kept switching around and like having fun with that. So was various characters like being sort of the joke with it. But this is like one old man not being like anything else other than himself. Just going,
right.
Oh, you gotta save me. Oh no. Oh, I can't help me. I've fallen. I can't get up. Like, it's truly like a fucking insane character portrayal of just, yeah, he just said, I don't care. I'm going to be a villain. I am the villain. But I'm a villain who knows that by, like, acting feeble, I am more, like, problematic for them than I am by, like, acting... That's the thing, I guess. Dan Kuroto, Evolt, most villains, most big bad villains in Kamen Rider know that they're strong, and their, like, overconfidence comes from how they feel that they can't be touched just based off of strength. This is like, confidence that comes simply from just going, I have you locked in, like, my strategy. I'm the one pulling all the strings. You can't fucking, like, you can't beat me.
Yeah, you can't 5D chess me because I'm already on 7D chess. Right?
Yeah.
I've already thinking ahead of your plan, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's
yeah.
like, he's 5, what was the term? He's like 5 parallel
He's playing
universes
4D
ahead
chess.
of you. That kind of thing.
Yeah,
You're 100 years too early.
Right?
Yeah. And
look, Star Planet has always seen through all your plans, right?
Yeah. I'm seeing the future of your future.
God. But yeah, I mean, it's like you get this whole fucking fight. Did we touch on Geef's
yeah.
So then Gifu decides to show up on a fucking, like, on a Tetris piece.
No, yeah, he shows up in a few Tetris pieces, but literally just with a blink of an eye, literally just fucking eliminates the entire guard around the fucking director.
Yeah, just sucks him right up, because, hey...
Yeah, if only Daiji thought of an actual plan so innocent lives didn't have to fucking die all of a sudden. Yeah, boy, that looking good on you, Dai. Especially by the end of this episode, right? Boy, his plan was not good. He probably caused a lot of people to die, right?
Well, I mean, the fact is, aside from the fact that this was the plan all along, either way, it's kind of...
his plan was to have all those people die, right? That was his real plan.
Oh, well, not Daichi, I'm talking about...
So now he can get the better locker space now. Fuck.
Hey, he gave it the old didn't go to college try. It's all good.
Didn't go to college try. Oh my god. Yeah, that's fair. You know, I mean, as far as we know, yeah, he probably didn't go to college. He just went straight into fucking military service.
If Iki is supposed to be, like, 22 or whatever, mathematically speaking...
Yeah.
Just,
you know...
No, yeah, so you think Daiji immediately after high school, he went to, like, I'm gonna join this paramilitary organization.
Probably,
you know?
Listen,
probably, honestly.
He's the middle child of 3 children.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because was it Sakura's what 16, right?
Oh god, is she supposed to be 16? I thought she was like
17.
I thought she was
16,
like
17?
Yeah, I thought she was like about. Maybe
I thought
17.
she was 17.
Yeah.
Like
okay, probably 17 then.
Because if she was in high school at the same time as Iki at some point, right? Where that doesn't even make sense, right?
No, it's Daiji.
No, because her friend that she hung out with. This is the thing that I keep thinking of. The friend that she had that, like, turned into the first phase 2 Dead Man was a girl that Iki was talking to when he and her, the friend, were in high school.
Yeah.
And that would imply that both Iki and Sakura were in high school at the same time. Or at least were at a school that had the same uniform.
Right.
But that would mean that Iki being 22, there's a 3-year difference. That would imply that Sakura's 19 if it was same high school. But otherwise, it should mean that she's...
I mean...
17?
Right? Yeah.
I guess?
I'm pretty sure it's listed somewhere what Daiji's age is.
No,
right?
Iki's age is listed as 22. I don't know about the other twos, though.
Let's
I
see.
wanna
Let's see
say
if
he's like
Daiji's
19,
age is
right?
listed
He
somewhere.
feels like he's 19 or something like that. Compared to like everyone else's age, right?
19 is a young age to give a man that much power.
Well, to be fair, like if you join into the military right after high school, you're gonna be that young, and he's
Yeah, but they don't usually just throw him. I mean,
Well, here-
unless
but
we're
here-
in really like a wartime state, we're not throwing fucking
well, it's like,
18
I
year
was
olds.
but
like-
here's the thing, though. We're basically in a show where he's a protagonist, and he's gonna be put in that position regardless because he's main character energy, you know. So I mean,
Yeah.
so like I just feel like that's just like it's whatever with the age. If by that point if he's 19, then yeah, sure, then he's 19. But if I'm wrong, it's whatever. But
Let's see. Control F age.
oh, did you find it?
Nope. Boy, hey, you know what's something? The letters A, G, E goes in a lot of other words. So when
Yeah.
you Control F it, doesn't help.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Hey, you know what else has the word A, G, E in it? Page.
Rage.
why don't you try?
Page.
Why don't you type in years or like
Kagero has A, G, E. I Control F A G. I was like, boy, there's and it gave me 55. I was like, boy, why is there a lot of A G E? Then I realized, that's a good
All
number.
the times that A0 showed up.
Oh yeah, I cannot find the age for this for him. Right? Yeah, because after so like Daiji's like 1920 or some shit, right?
Yeah, around that age, honestly. But I get we're worried when we got sidetracked.
Oh yeah. But, no, everyone's getting their ass kicked, and Daiji caused like a whole bunch of people to die.
Yeah, like the-
because he thought the worst. This is probably like literally one of the worst fucking plans ever, right? Because it's clearly shown that there was security footage, unless fucking Akaishi wiped all the security footage, right? But fucking Weekends was there, and they had footage. Like, oh boy,
Yeah, they were watching
Weekend
that,
thought to record this footage for them to fucking broadcast instead of having this plan of, oh yeah, I'm gonna have this villain whose entire person is lying and scheming, admits on TV to being the villain, you know, like, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What is this? Absolutely a terrible plan. Like, oh yeah, I'll trick him to say that. Oh, that I'm the villain. You know, he'll never see it coming. Right? Me, a 20-year-old high school college dropout who enlisted into the paramilitary organization right away, is clearly intellectually superior to this ageist demigod being. Right? I'll trick him. You know, right?
Yeah,
He'll never see it coming.
Yeah,
Right.
and very clearly, everything has gone fucking wrong. But
And then a bunch of people die because of it.
yeah, like the whole fucking shit, like the
Boy,
air
hey,
carrier,
look.
right? Fucking went down
Yeah,
into the
this
fucking
air
like,
carrier
air.
just
Hey,
got
listen,
fixed.
we are X number of days since the last time that the Phoenix helicarrier fell down, and that's truly, I have to say, that was the meme that I realized that like I had wanted to make back when I watched this on Sunday, and then I went, I forgot about that, and I made an entirely different meme.
Oh, damn, that's all dead. That would have been a good meme, right?
Yeah.
But, because what is it, right? It wasn't until, like, last episode that we saw the helicarrier again, right? Or, like,
think
two
so.
episodes ago?
No, I mean, from the outside, it was this, like, because I don't think we've seen the helicarrier from the outside, like, afloat, per se, like, since before Hiromi's big crash, right?
Yeah, it's his Hiromi mysterious death that they haven't found his body, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, well, we've confirmed in the series that he's not dead. He just has missing memories. But, like, they really just, like, continue to crash this fucking ship into the ground. Just fucking take it and pile drive it into the ground. The first time was in, like, a valley, and this time it's in the ocean, and it's just like, just let it die. Like, come on. Stop bringing it back up.
Don't worry, the taxpayers are paying for it, right? So they don't care, you know? Like, whatever.
Yeah, like a phoenix, Phoenix will rise again.
Right? Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Iki tries to have a hand at Keith, you know, for a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
So-
He thought I was gonna bum rush him. I'll see what happens. You know, like look. I'm in my super. I'm in my super form.
My
right
extra
now,
super
right?
form.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then
Right.
know,
Look, me and Vites had our whole moment of resonating, right? So we have.
I will say, kudos to him for going. Listen,
I can take
I'm
him.
just gonna fucking go for it. I'm just gonna go for it.
Right. What's the worst that can happen here? You know,
Yeah.
right?
well, we did see what it was, and that's where Keith decides, hey, you know
Hey,
that
look,
demon
William,
head that
look,
you have? I'm
there
gonna
was no
fuck it
one
up with
on
you
that
right now."
helicarrier ship, okay?
Nah.
Right?
Probably,
According to-
except for
according
whoever
to
was
the
keeping
US
it afloat.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, it was on autopilot, alright? According to the documents, there was no living person on that ship when it went down.
Yeah, according
okay?
to the flight logs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
according
it was
to the-
autopilot the entire time, you know, right? Even those other ships that were propelling, right, those were just drone ships, you know? There was like those, was it 6 other ships that were surrounding it? All of those were drones. No living person were on it, right?
Yeah,
No
sure.
living person would ever be on it. No
Yeah.
living person should ever be on it.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, whether there
As
were
far
or weren't,
as people
find
are concerned,
out.
only like 5 people died
Yeah,
that day.
sure,
right?
sure. It was only 5 people. Oh no, well technically
Yeah.
yes, that is technically true. 5 people did in
Where
fact
the
die.
bodies from the helicarrier ship? You know, I don't see no bodies.
Hey, what happened to the bodies of those 5 people that disappeared, huh? What happened?
Yeah.
Are they dead? I don't think so. I don't think
Mhm.
so. Anyway, no, but yeah, so everything obviously goes to shit, right? And then you get this whole
Yeah.
moment where everyone's like,
An entire family gets their ass whooped.
Yeah.
And then who runs through the smoke? Only
Oh, boy.
our truest hero, the Moon Knight. Someone balanced with both black and white. It's here, our perfect character, Hikaru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, look, I think this would have been way more funnier if they had him in George's outfit or had them wearing the same outfit before the big reveal of his Hikaru, right? Right, because as you know, this was leaked, right? The design for Over
Yeah.
Demons
Yeah, the Over Demons-
people. Right, because as you know, Toy Scans and Magazine Scan comes out in advance, right? Before the episodes air
Yeah.
to get the audience hyped up, right?
I
But
just
the problem
really
is when you-
love... I really love the people that thought that this was going to be Hiromi.
Oh boy, yeah, no, right. So leading up to like they showed Over Demons, right? But they didn't reveal who was gonna be Over Demons. So everyone was like, oh boy, who's it gonna be? People are like, is it gonna be George? Is it gonna be the dad coming back? Is it gonna be Hiromi coming back? Right? Like literally no one like Hikaru being Over Demons was on no one's fucking radar of this shit.
I mean, I can kind
But if you watch the last episode,
no, for
it
sure.
felt so
Oh, yeah, no,
clear.
my last episode, yeah, it's hinted, all right. But like in like the 2 weeks before the episode came out, because this magazine was reviewed a month in advance, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
So-
just saying,
so-
I
so
saw
like
people
the-
still saying, "Oh my God, it's our boy Hiromi." He posted a fucking, he posted a meme on
this is How
Facebook.
this is how Hiromi can still be Over Demons, all right?
Yeah,
He may
I
have lost-
promise.
He may have not been the Democratic pick, you know, right? But this is how he can still be it.
Listen, Hiromi can still do this. He's just got to win in these few select states.
Yeah. God, but hold on. I need to check something to be. No, he did.
Oh, I'm gonna check to see how.
No, I promise you that.
Okay, so.
Yes, we did not get fucking goddamn. Oh.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, so
Okay.
because
I'll think about it later.
What I wanted to talk about, because you know, you get Hikaru coming in and you get to reveal that he's Over Demons, right? And so
Bernie Sanders. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry. It's just you coming in and just yelling, Bernie Sanders kind of got to me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but
I could have held back on that, but I thought it was funnier to just shout it out because I remember what I was trying to think about before.
Well,
Yeah, it was Bernie Sanders. I forgot his name for a hot second. There we go.
You know what? You were correct in that just yelling it out was pretty funny. So
once again, I'm always right, William.
oh my god. Sure, you are. We're not gonna get into that real quick because I do want to talk about this whole bit because like the thing is, Over Demons comes in rescues everybody,
Yeah.
picks up everybody up, right? And
Yeah.
so we kind of see everyone.
Oh no, this is this was like the saddest reveal, right? Because they as you know when they do these stupid shots of it, like they do like the 3 different shots of
the dynamic shot of like, hey,
right?
look at every angle of
They
them.
don't even bother, right? They just do like one shot and that's it.
Oh yeah, the one shot where he's just like, hey, here's over demons in this form, and instead of just any other glamour shots, they just kind of
like
we're
no
just gonna
weird
go to
like
rescue.
you don't get like weird angles and weird pans of the suit. You just get like this one fucking downward angle and that's it, right? Like boy,
Yeah.
they
So
really
the only thing that I think that is like leading up to is that. So George has already hinted that he was saying that like the Demon's Driver is ready for mass production. Last episode, like saying that to Akaishi.
Yeah. So
I think that the Demon's Driver is going to wind up being like sort of, because we didn't have it in Saber. Just hey, spoiler, William. There's a lot of times in fucking Kamen Rider series where we just get generic Kamen Rider fucking like suits. Like, these are the grunt versions of like these are the Kamen Rider versions of like the grunt like monster soldiers. And I think that in some way the Demon's Driver is going to become that. And I think that George might get a driver, Hikaru might get a driver, but I think that Hiromi is going to be the actual one to come back and hey, he might not be our candidate, but like, maybe.
Yeah. But he's a candidate in our hearts, I guess.
Listen, hey, he's got so many anime openings.
That is fair. That is fair. He does. He basically had that whole bit where he wants to be like, I protect everyone at every cost. He was basically an anime character of himself. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing I would want to talk about, because the thing is,
okay.
You get
over demons.
No. It's Over Demons is kind of like necessary to talk about because he kind of adds into it. Because Over Demons comes in and then transforms and rescues everybody.
He everyone out there. Like,
here's my thing. Because the thing is, he picks everybody up, right? And we see a few people who are in the weekend organization like getting treatment, right? But then after that bit, you see Daiji basically still at the site of where everything happened. Still injured and just like
bleeding,
bleeding, right? And
with his wound open again.
No, with his wound open and everything. And when I'm watching that scene, right? Like, now I'm not like this scene between these two is fine. Like, I actually enjoy it a lot, like how they had this conversation between the two. But my thing is just like the fact like he picked him up. And
then he walked, and then he crawled his ass back out.
Yeah, and then
that's why his wound is open again.
And literally, no one else thought to themselves, we should probably stop Daiji from walking out, and in the state that he's in.
You're right. Holy
no,
shit.
yeah, he was picked up.
I just thought Hikaru. I just legitimately thought Hikaru left Daiji behind.
I mean,
I only have 4 claws, right? And there's 5 people here. Someone has to move, right?
No,
that's what I thought. I didn't realize he actually picked up Daiji.
No, but
Holy shit.
I'm like the fact that like he picked him up. Nobody thought to stop Daiji from walking back out to the scene of the fucking battle and maybe heal him up a little bit, And now like for the conversation to happen, I'm fine with it, but technically, because I do like how Akaishi, right, is like comes in and is like, hey man, you tried, but despair. Look,
we can't all be winners, Exactly. Hey, sucks for you.
Yeah, and so you get like Daiji kind of having confronting like what he is partially like responsible for. Not responsible for everything for sure, but like he's gonna feel responsible for this shit, right? And so like. It's like I like how like Akeishi rubs the salt into his fucking metaphorical wound in this, right?
To his throat wound,
yeah,
right?
to his throat wound specifically.
Yeah, get some lime as well, right?
Yeah, get some lime.
He put the lime in his coconut, in his neck coconut.
Yeah. So he's like, hey, look, Akeishi is he knows how to create a good drink, all right? Like, give me, when you're bleeding, lean your neck this way to this glass, right? Let me drink that.
Mm-hmm. And so like that, like I liked the confrontation, but the fact that lead up just doesn't kind of make sense to me. It's just really funny to me, and the fact that he was rescued, but decides like I'm just gonna unrescue myself and just go fucking back to the battlefield.
I choose death.
Oh god. I mean, but that's basically it for this episode, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's the it for this episode, but maybe another bullheaded decision might show up next episode.
Yeah, we're gonna see something. Oh, okay.
Something might charge in.
Did you watch the preview, Austin?
Oh, I watched the preview. I don't need to watch the preview when I can look at the magazine scans, right?
Okay, I guess fair enough.
Something more powerful than a preview. It's printed media, all right.
As always, why would I watch something when I could read it?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. So
Hey, look,
I mean, I just
Manga readers have been saying. Manga readers have been saying this for years.
I didn't learn about anything happening in America until September 12th, all right?
Oh my god. No, but like my thing is like, at least for me.
Oh my god.
I just realized what the date meant, like, significantly.
What? Did you realize what the date meant? Were you looking at? Did you find out about how? Oh, I'm so sorry to let you know, William. All right, okay. So here's what happened. I'm just gonna tell you this.
I don't need an explanation. I know what it was. Because I was like,
here's what happened. That's what happened. That's how it started out. That's how it started out. And then
I swear to God, if you type it in.
And then it went like that. and then it was.
Okay, I'm waiting for it.
Hold on. And then it was. Yeah, that.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, look, I know what we were talking about, but for, like, when he said specifically 12, I was like...
Actually, technically, it was just... Actually, technically, historically, it's called this now.
Oh my god, okay. So... Oh god.
Because the ground, right? Get it?
I know.
Tamaki might get a driver next episode.
No, that's the thing. I was a little annoyed at the fact that was kind of revealed in the preview. Like, at least for me, I felt like that's kind of a big thing. Like, to like.
Oh, it's a big spoiler. It's pretty fucked up.
It's a big spoiler. I'm just like, why are you just gonna show this to me in the middle of the fucking preview? Let me experience that in the next episode. Just show the driver around someone's. Historically,
here's how I feel about it. If they're revealing Tamaki getting a driver next episode, historically in my mind that tells me Tamaki's about to fucking die.
Oh god, now I wish you didn't tell me that at all.
Or he's probably gonna get like a bitch driver, right, and not like a real driver, right? Like, hey, look, we have here's an actual right. It's like how Sakura's driver is literally a driver that picked up in the trash. Here's a driver we stole from a homeless person.
Like, Tamaki's driver is just a repaint of Sakura's driver. I imagine that this driver is going to kill him.
I hope it doesn't. I really hope it doesn't.
I disconnected.
I can't take that kind of.
Look, we've had 4 people use the demon's driver like it's the goddamn Kuriyami sword. I've got to tell you, I don't think that we're going to have the same body count by the end of it as Saber did. I think we're going to have a way higher body count.
Oh no. You see,
right.
I don't like the fact that you put the fact that Tamaki might die, and I'm going to be very sad.
Listen, hey, I've said it before. Tamaki's my boy, but yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Alright, that's this week's episode. I may have to go right now in the background, so hey, coronavirus might be a thing, right? Hey, wash your hands, get a mask, go to the booster before all the white women steal it off from a shortage, right?
Jesus.
Hey, there's a shortage in America right now for formula, alright?
Oh yeah, that's a thing too.
Alright,
yeah, drink that mommy milkies.
Alright, we're ending it. Alright, Kate, thanks, bye.
Alright, cool. Food time. Bye.